Well, good morning, PapSDA, and welcome to church.
Happy Sabbath.
Hey, we're really glad that you're here because this is week one of a 3-week series that we have called Mythbusters.
Well, I'm really excited about Mythbusters, but I mean, learning about fire extinguishers, holding off flamethrowers, all that kind of stuff, is that really appropriate?
I don't know, I guess we'll find out when Carl and Norm take us through some of our big myths.
Have you ever felt very dissatisfied with how small your life is?
Thanks for that, Jack.
Well, the big week is here. It's the first week of September.
That's right, and it's going to be jam-packed full of cool stuff, starting with Saturday the 1st of September, where we have a special praise service here at PapSDA, which will include our guest for the whole week, all the way from America, Peter Casillas.
The following morning, Sunday, September the 2nd, we'll be having a dad fest. Bring your family and we'll have breakfast with your fathers, and then for the rest of the morning we'll be doing activities for the whole family.
And then, after us fathers have been pampered as we deserve, for the rest of the week in the evenings there will be challenging and inspirational messages from our guest speaker, Peter Casillas, culminating on the next Sabbath, the 8th of September, with yet another praise service and another great message from Peter. So it is a big week.
Mate, sounds like a pretty big week.
Mate, it is a big week. It's a huge week.
No, mate, it's big. Not
Big
huge.
week.
Big,
Big.
mate.
It's a big week. But wait, there is more in the big week.
Yes, on Saturday, the 8th of September, we'll be finishing off the big week with the production, the famous production, He Koiroa.
That's right, due to popular demand and many people asking for it to come back and run a second time, He Koiroa is coming back. So this is your opportunity. If you didn't come last time and you're kicking yourself, you can come along. And if you did come last time and you're wishing you'd invited more people along, then you can bring them along. Now remember, this is a ticketed event, so you do need to buy some tickets, and you can get those from the info desk or online at the 360 website.
For more information about what's happening around the place, including the big week or just upcoming events, visit our PapSDA website or our 360 website, or even visit our PapSDA Facebook page if you need to recap on any of the information.
Well, speaking of CAP, word has gotten out about how helpful this course is, and as a result we are going to be running an extra CAP money course.
That's a pretty random idea. I mean, storing your money underneath your cap? Sounds pretty weird to me.
Well, it sounds like maybe you'd benefit from going along to the CAP course there, Jack, which starts Monday week on August the 20th. So if you do want to go along and enroll, you can do that at the info desk.
Well, speaking of finance, it's now time for this week's giving. This week's offering is going towards media evangelism.
That's right, and if you want to give your offering this morning using your smartphone, you can simply enter PapSDA's banking details and a reference in, the details of which will be coming up on the screen as you watch this next video.
I categorise my life up until now into 2 parts, my old life and my new life, and today I want to share a little bit about my old life.
I was a full-time musician in the local pub and nightclub circuit, so this gave me easy access to the medications I believed I needed.
I didn't have a deep connection or relationship with God, so when I turned 18, I chose to leave the church.
And there was a mission going on at church that ran for a week, and I didn't even know what a mission was at the time. But they said, "Oh, do you want to come to this?" And I said, "No way, mate, I'm not going to that. I'd rather have a hole in my head."
We'd gone through infertility for the last 7 years, and that meant an awful lot of treatments, and eventually a failed IVF cycle.
It was my choice to go and find the light, and that's where my journey for searching for God begins.
This got me thinking about my behavior and what I was doing. So that day, I decided to take off my mask and dispose of it, because there had to be something else I could do to fill the space I had inside me.
What matters is choosing to let God use my weakness, and in doing so, He makes my life beautiful.
I'm not saying that I spend every waking minute of the day or every minute at work thinking about God, but when I am doing my work, I do often stop and think about the amazing things that I see down a microscope.
We didn't know whether he would live, and we found it hard.
But we had awesome church family.
I'm blessed by God's salvation through grace and by faith. I'm blessed by His people here at PapSDA. I am an unashamed follower of Christ.
Wow, what amazing testimonies. Everyone's got a story to tell. So if you would like to tell your story, please make sure you let one of our staff members know.
The Hub environment is made especially for our younger adults and is the perfect environment for networking, and these guys are always up to something. This weekend, for example, they are down having a snow weekend, and coming up on the 24th of August, they're having an Agape Feast right here at PapSDA. So if you'd like to get involved and want to know more information about this, just get in contact with Belinda Hibbert.
If you are in Treehouse or attend Extreme Sabbath School, then you should be very excited because next Saturday night is your movie night. This movie night is for all the kids in Extreme and Treehouse and their awesome life group leaders. Parents don't have to attend.
Well, that sounds fantastic to me. And speaking of fantastic, the helpers in Extreme and Treehouse, the people in Kids Zone do a fantastic job. All of the volunteers here at PapSDA are a great bunch of people. And right now, we would like to say thank you to another great bunch of people.